Uh, Hello everyone, this is Nikhil Chaudhary, and today I would like to discuss one of India's most pressing economic challenges, which is unemployment. Despite being one of the fastest growing economy, India struggles with providing adequate employment opportunities to its growing population. We'll discuss it in five parts. First part would be understanding the problem. Second part would be historical content and causes. Third would be propose ameliorative measures. Fourth would be timeline for implementation, and fifth would be conclusion. So starting with the first part, understanding the problem. So India's employment rate has hovered between 7 to 8% in recent years, with youth unemployment exceeding 20% in urban areas. The challenge is twofold. First, it's structural unemployment, a mismatch between skills and available jobs. Second is disguised employment in rural areas where people work where more people work than necessary in agriculture, reducing overall productivity. And third is jobless growth. With while the economic grows, employment generation lags behind, especially in manufacturing and service sectors. Part two would be the historical context and causes. Post liberalization in 1991, India's economy grew rapidly, but employment did not keep the same pace. The IT and the service boom created jobs, but largely for skilled workforce, leaving behind the unskilled and the semi-skilled workers. Manufacturing stagnation due to the complex regularity, environment, and lack of infrastructure slowed job creation in labor-intensive industries. The COVID-19 pandemic further worsened the situation, displacing millions of informal workers. Part three would be propose ameliorative measures. To address these challenges, India needs a multi-pronged approach, skill India and vocational training, upskilling the youth through initiatives like Skill India to meet industry demand. Second would be boosting manufacturing, revamping the Make in India initiative to attract investments and create labor-intensive jobs, encouraging entrepreneurship, strengthening the Startup India ecosystem to promote self-employment, then strengthening MSMEs, providing financial support and market access to micro, small, and medium enterprises would help in creating crucial jobs for the youth, formalizing the informal sector, ensuring better working conditions and security for informal workers. Then timeline for implementation would be a realistic timeline could look like from 0 to 2 years, expand skills like India initiatives and create industry specific training programs. Then from second to the fifth year, increase FTIs in manufacturing and strengthen labor-intensive industries. From year 5 to 7 years, boost MSME growth and integrate informal workers into formal economy. From 7 to 10 years, achieve sustainable job creation and reduce distinguished unemployment. Then part five would be the barriers to implementation. However, implementing this measure is not without any challenges. So the challenges which we can face first is the bureaucratic hurdles, delayed policy implementation, and regulatory bottlenecks. Then the infrastructure gaps, inadequate infrastructure, especially in rural areas. Then skill mismatch, bridging the gap between academic education and industry needs. Mm, then social barriers, gender disparity, and limited inclusion of marginalized communities. In conclusion, India's unemployment challenge is a complex issue that requires coordinated effort from policymakers, industries, and society. With the right reforms and sustained implementation, India can unlock its demographic dividends and create a more inclusive and prosperous economy. Thank you.